Finally got the last square of this quilt embroidered. This is the dedication, and this is the bottom of the square. I'll be back shortly and show you the finished quilt top. Okay, it's done. Always go back and make sure that everything is right direction. I did make a one time and one whole row was upside down, but this one looks great. It's ready to quilt. Have it quilted here in the next 2 or 3 days, and it'll be ready to go back to Florida. It's a nasty day here today. Well, it's rained every day for about 4 or 5 days. So I've not got my building moved yet. Supposed to move it yesterday, but did not get it moved yesterday. I had some visitors today. My niece came by and brought my great niece and my great nephew. And every time my little great nephew is around me, he wants me to make him something. So I told him I'd make him a teddy bear just out of regular fabric. Not a memory bear, just regular fabric. And there's our dedication square. For this quilt, that took 45 minutes, I think, to embroider. This is applique. This gold thread was a challenge. This gold metallic looking thread, it was a challenge, but we got it. He was number 9 in his sport, and he goes to college here in the next few days, so his grandmother wanted to give this to him before he left. I think it turned out really cute. He's purple and gold everywhere. Sharks. But anyway, I told my little nephew that my great nephew, I would make him a blue teddy bear. And let me get this situated. This purple and the squares on the camera doesn't look, they looked a little washed out, but they're not. Maybe they're not quite as purple as this, but they look really good. I've got some gold that I'm going to put on each side of this quilt top to make it just a hair wider. It's supposed to be a full size, and I think it probably measures about 60 inches now, and it needs to be just a little bit wider. So I'm going to add some gold fabric to each side to make it the right width for a full size. The stitch count on the design was 22,000 stitches, and I charge $1 1,000 stitches, and that includes designing this, which takes probably 45 minutes to do the design, and then getting the fabric ready to go on the machine, getting it stabilized. And I always float. I rarely do I ever hoop anything up. I usually float, and floating is putting your stabilizer into the hoops and then laying your fabric that you want to embroider on top of that. And the only thing hooped up is the stabilizer. But I think it turned out really good. I love the fabric on this hat. This gold tassel, that's what she wanted. Gold tassels. But not much going on here today. I did get 2 more teddies done. Got a note on his ear what patch he gets. It's got a needle in him so that I can keep up with my needles so that I can sew the patches on. I got the patches over here on my ironing board right here. One of them she wanted love night. She said that's what her and her son used to say to each other before when they would hang up on each other at night, was love night. So, and then the other one's for his little girl. And I've got to make a quilt out of his clothes, which is right here. It's a queen, and it is put together with crimson and gray. And then I've got another one I need to put together before the night is over, and it is going to be put together in orange and navy. So get those put together. I've got a Santa bag on the machine. The thread has broke, so I've got to get that started back up. It's for Skyly. And that's what's going on here today at Sonya's Quilts and Embroidery. It's rainy, dreary rainy day, and nothing like a good rainy, dreary day to sew. I have a TV in my shop, and it's on 24/7, but it's started playing out on me. This is a quilt right here. This is all this woman's clothes, and we just pull out of these clothes until we find what we think will be suitable for making some memory throws for her children. And there's also like wool jackets, and I think these are wool pants, and this is a wool jacket. They all smell like mothballs. Not my fault. Can't help it, they stink. But that's about all that's going on here today. When I get my little building moved, be a lot more going on. And my husband's at work. He's a paramedic in Tuscaloosa. And my daughter works at the Huntsville Space and Rocket Center. She works night shift up there. And so she won't be home about 2:30 in the morning. So I'm all alone. And I don't mind being alone a single solitary bit. One of my favorite things is to be by myself. I get so much work done. Don't have to cook supper. Don't have to answer any questions. Just work till I get tired, take a nap, get up, and work till I get tired again. But anyway, that's all that's going on here today. And I hope you have a great Tuesday. Hope you've had a great Tuesday. It's about over. And we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.